Hey guys, it's me again, Amber, and we have made it to week 5. That is incredible. We are almost there. Good luck and congratulations, classmates. Today or this week, we watched the video, The Sleeper Effect, How the Media Manipulates You. And so I carved out some takeaways that made an effect on me. And so my first one is that we spend about an hour a day, every single day, seeing or hearing advertisements on. Those advertisements could be about new television shows, new medications, products, a car, or a preview for a new movie. There's several different kinds of advertisements that we face daily. We don't necessarily remember every ad that we see, and we actually tune most of them out. But each advertisement slowly but surely changes our perspective. That's insane. My second key takeaway is that advertising is thought to be simple and straightforward, but it's actually really complicated. In order to make a lasting impact, an ad has to use advanced persuasion techniques to help their message stick. So I can't just, hold a pen and say, you should like this pen because it's orange. I have to come up with a way to make it stick and make it not be something that's just dismissed in the back of your mind and forgotten. My third key takeaway is the sleeper effect has been around since the 1940s. It was discovered by Carl Haviland and his colleagues, and he centered his research on the opinions of World War II. That kind of blew my mind, just knowing that, advertisement has come a long way since 1940, but in 1940, Carl and his colleagues knew that there was something more to advertising and knew that they had to figure out the ins and outs of it. And that's crazy to me. I can't even imagine what they would figure out if they had the technology that we do nowadays. Number 4, to function, the sleeper effect needs repetition and a discounting cue. So while watching the same ads over and over, we tend to ignore the discredit aspect using dissociation. So they use the example of, like, in a political commercial that we may see. At the end of the commercial, they may say this ad was paid for by the opponent or some random off the wall party that probably would not support the person that the ad is intended to support. But oftentimes, for whatever reason, our minds hear it, but then never mind that last part and hear the message that they're actually wanting you to hear. It's so crazy how we're manipulated all the time. And lastly, in the 1970s, a group of psychologists conducted a study to definitely replicate Hovland's discovery that was 25 years earlier. Today, delay fear is a big use in advertisement. So when they were talking about that, my mind went straight to like conspiracy theories and how they form and how they get bigger and bigger and bigger. And you hear them, you see them on TikTok or whatever, depending on whatever side of TikTok you're on. But I mean, people are truly convinced, and it's stuff that they've heard or gathered bits and pieces of and then kind of created their own theory, and then they share it on their TikTok, and then millions of people see that TikTok, and then they take little tidbits out of that, and it's just kind of like a snowball effect. So yeah, this was mind-blowing and also really interesting this week. So I can't wait to see y'all's takeaways, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.